watch out. Hey guys, welcome back to Tough Little Ranch on the Prairie. Just working on my evening chores here, and got a red mark from the camera on my head. But yeah, we're just out doing night chores. We got some sunshine today, a little cooler, but we can't beat sunshine. So, haven't done a chore video in a little while, so we're just gonna do our evening chores. I'm common sheep, you're next. Sassy's still shedding. Eva's shedding pretty good now too. For Wilma and the piglets, we're doing their cracked corn. And then they get some pellets. I had to put the pellets in this bucket because the cats like them too. So the cats have been getting in there. And then we'll mix a little bit of water in with their feed as well. Where's your pans at, pigs? Back there. You guys need some more straw too. Oops, watch out. The other pigs need some feed. Gotta open another bag for them. Oops. Piglets. Watch out. Get your feed pan. There you go. These guys are getting big. You'd have moved outside pretty soon, aren't you? You're next, goodies. Okay, goodies, come on. Get outside. There's Harvey. Harvey and Cooney. How you doing, Harvey? He's moving a lot better. Okay, we gotta find a pan. Watch out now. Come on. Make sure there's no goat poop in the pan. Come on, guys. You feeling better, Harvey? See his back end? He's just cruising along. Way more loose than he was in that last video of him. I think he's gonna be all right. It's been a couple days now since I've given him any of that ammonium chloride. Gave it to him for 7 days, and then I gave him a couple days after that, gave him another dose of it, just because he was acting like he wasn't feeling so good. Watch out, girls. This little piglet here's got like a little, I don't know what you'd call it, a little mole or a little growth on its ear. Like a little warthog kind of thing. This one's got, the white one's got blue eyes. Is that good food? I'll get you guys some water now. You got it ate down a little bit. mix a little bit of water in there, and then it's kind of like a little slop. They really enjoy that. Got this hose hooked up here, mostly because we've got the sheep water down here, this huge bucket, and if it's a warmer day, the sheep drink down their water, and then it's like 4 to 6 pails to carry down here to fill this up. So that's why I decided to pull the hose down. Although it's still been kind of cool at night, so I've been unhooking the hose so it doesn't freeze up overnight. Ratty kitty, kitty kitty. Ratty's out sunning himself. The water looks dirty, but that's just how rusty our water is. Initially, when you put it in the pail initially, it doesn't look rusty, but after it sits for a while, it just, the rust settles or something. I don't really even know. Looks like you've been rolling in the dirt, Ratty. Looks like you might have a sunburn on your face, too. Pigs. All right, time for hay. Actually, got a couple of these big girls. They're starting to get pretty big and wide. They're gonna have babies before too long. That white one right over there, she's getting really big. Annie had some mites this winter, which happens quite often throughout the winter. I don't know if they get it from the cats or if it comes out of the straw. But her hair is really fine right now. She kind of lost her hair. We put some python dust on her. That's the brand, what it's called, and that helps to get rid of the mites. So I did that to her a couple times, got that cleared up. Hey turtle, how you doing, kitty? Hey Fiona. Fiona already had a baby, and then this girl here, she's starting to bag up a little bit. She's gonna have a baby. So is Tess. Okay, turtle, we gotta get some hay. I came in the barn last night to do chores, and these 3 pigs that we have up in the front had gotten out of their little pen. Guess it was my own fault because I didn't have it secured enough over on this side. So they had a little path coming through here, and they were out rutting around in all this hay, which, I mean, it doesn't really seem like they've done any damage. They had a good old time though. You guys are pretty tired when I came in here this morning, weren't you? Running around all day yesterday. It's good for you, isn't it? Yeah, you had fun. You had fun, didn't you? I've been using this hay up. As I was moving it out of the way yesterday, I noticed that down on the along the side here, it's starting to get a little bit of moisture in there, and it's coming through the pig pen. So I want to get this used up because it was a little bit warm in there, which that's what happens when hay gets wet. If you bale hay when it's too wet, you can actually, the bales can actually combust, just start on fire. Usually when we bale hay, unless it's really dry, we'll leave the bale sit outside for a day or a couple days, if possible, if there's not rain in the forecast, just to make sure that we're not going to have a fire. I'd rather have one bale or a couple bales burn up outside versus having them inside the barn or the shed, and then you lose the hay and your shed. Not be good. So you can actually take the round bales, and there's probes that you can stick into them. This one's really tight, but usually when we bale hay, they're a little softer. This is alfalfa. You can stick your arm in there and you can just feel the heat. So there's definitely a science to baling hay. You gotta make sure your moisture is right before you wrap them up. Here's Stacy. There's Millie. Millie's the boss. So now as I'm pulling this hay out of here, I'm just making sure it's not wet on the bottom. I'm sure this stuff up here definitely is. And that's the stuff that the pigs are gonna get. Chewing my finger. All right, sheep need some hay. Pigs made a mess in here, just moving everything around, pushing bales. That little kennel. That's all right. No harm. Watch out there, little guy. Snowy. Snowy there, she is 1/4 pygmy goat. That was the first goats I ever had. Started with pygmies probably 10 years ago. Oh, Eva. That's just crazy how her hair just sheds like that. All this hay that gets dropped as I'm carrying it through. We've got some straw in here from the straw that the pigs had that I was giving to them. We'll just give it all to you guys. Actually, I think it was 2 days ago now. I found this. Oh, where did it go? I found a snake in. It was actually in the hay feeder. So the goats don't eat everything because they did not eat this snake. This was laying in the bottom of their hay feeder in here. Obviously, it must have got run over when they were cutting and baling hay last year. Baled up. Kind of gross, but it's also kind of interesting. Hey, Tanker. Tanker's getting a big belly on her, too. Dynamite. Dynamite is, I noticed ever since she was little, she would just freeze up when you'd start scratching her. Just instantly freeze. She just stood there, just wanted to be scratched. She still does it. What are you doing over here, you little crazies? Just saw hay flying around. Getting this bill pretty well cleaned up. Since it's nice out, I like to put hay outside as well. Just gives the goats another option. Get in there, Stacy. Almost done. string in there. Make sure we don't get that in with our hay. One more load of hay for the sheep over there. I've been putting some hay inside for those guys as well. We'll grab some out of this. See how big this girl's getting. Just chewing on a corn stalk. Alright, that's everything for the barn. Hey, Cootie. Now back to the chicken coop. Hey, boys. You looking to get something to eat? Oh, yeah. Hans is like, get inside, bring us our feed. Look out, chickies. Come on, stay inside. Got some hay for the bucks, so I'll take that over first. Here you go, guys. Get you a little bit of hay. Little chickens are getting big. Looks like they got plenty of water there. Little one's dried up. Get them little feet in here. A little bit of grit. Hey, little red henny. Okay, here's that feeder. This other one's got feed in it. This one can hold I think it's 5 gallons. Pretty close to 5 gallons, so that's a nice feeder to have. Don't have to refill it every single day. It'll last several days. Get the buck some grain. And some water. Look out. There you go, guys. All right, you guys are pretty easy, aren't you, Hans? That's about it for chores. Looks like we got some eggs back there to pick. Grab those, and then we're done. Hey, buddy. This one is pretty sure rooster out of the bunch. He's quite a bit more aggressive than the others. Although I really think I heard one of these white ones crowing like a rooster the other day. What do we got? 3, 4, 5 eggs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a bunch of hens that I thought were done laying eggs. Yeah. See if I can get these back to the house without breaking them. So, that's our chores. Once again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your views. Keep tuning in.